Hey guys, welcome to the channel for my Premier League predictions. Game week 6. I know game week 5 was an exciting week and I got 3 spot on predictions. So going to this exciting game week 6, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel, put on the notification bell. Anytime I release a video, you may be one of the first people to be notified. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into the game week 6 predictions. First game is between Crystal Palace versus Fulham. Crystal Palace going into this game, they lost their previous match, and going to this game against Fulham, I'm expecting a draw game. I'm predicting Crystal Palace 2, Fulham 2. And the next game is between Luton Town versus Wolves. Wolves going to this game, so far so good this season. They have 1 point in this season, and going to this game against a team with 0 points at the bottom of the table, I'm predicting Wolves to win this game by 2-1. Wolves 2, Luton Town 1. The next game is between Manchester City versus Nottingham Forest. City going to this game, so far so good. As we stand in game week 5, City is on top of the table with 15 points, and Nottingham Forest is also 15th with 6 points. Going to this game against Forest, I'm predicting City to win by 3-0. City 3, Nottingham Forest 0. And the next game is between Brentford versus Everton. Brentford going to this game, in their previous game they lost, so going to this game against Everton, a team which is struggling at the moment, I'm predicting Brentford to win this game by 3-1. Brentford 3, Everton 1. Burnley versus Manchester United. So far so good. Burnley have 1 point and they are 19th on the league table. Going in against Manchester United, a team which is also struggling at the moment, I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Man United. United 2, Burnley 1. And the next game is between Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur. So far so good. As it stands in game week 5, Arsenal had 13 points and third on the league table. Tottenham Hotspur also 13 points and they are second on the league table. So going to this game is going to be a London derby, and this is a tough game as usual. We all know this is the game of the week, and I'm predicting a 2-2 draw. Arsenal 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Brighton versus Bournemouth. Going into this game, Brighton so far so good. They have had a brilliant start as it stands in game week 5. So going to this game week 6 against Bournemouth, a team which is also struggling, I'm predicting a 3-0 win for Brighton. Brighton 3, Bournemouth 0. And the next game is between Chelsea versus Aston Villa. So far so good. As it stands in game week 5, Chelsea have played 5 Premier League games. They scored 5 goals, conceded 5 goals, and they are now 14th on the league table, which is unusual. Going to this game is a must-win game for Chelsea, and against no other than Aston Villa. It's going to be a tough game. Aston Villa so far so good this season. They are trying to pick up some good points and at least get a good position. So going to this game against Chelsea, I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 1. Liverpool versus West Ham United. So far so good. Liverpool this season has lived up to expectations. They are now 4th on the league table, which is most expected. So going to this game against a West Ham team which is also on form despite they lost their previous game against Manchester City. So going to this game versus Liverpool, I'm expecting West Ham to do wonders, and I'm predicting a 2-1 win for West Ham. West Ham 2, Liverpool 1. And the last game for game week 6 is between Sheffield United versus Newcastle United. Going to this game, Newcastle are just coming from a 0-0 draw with AC Milan in the UEFA Champions League. So going to this fixture against Sheffield United, I'm predicting Newcastle to win by 3-0. Newcastle 3, Sheffield United 0. So these are my predictions for game week 6 Premier League predictions. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, show me love. Please, I want 100 likes to this video. I've never gotten some on my Premier League prediction video, so please like this video, tell a friend about my prediction. Till we meet in another video. Bye bye for now.